Dear students or learners, it is English grammar class and it is the class number 11, that is period number for the class 7 to 10, period number 11. Now we are doing voice change, and in the next class we will start, or we are going to start, the determiners or modals. Any chapter may be started, and more voice change class will be given as a revision class before exam, so there will be no problem. It is the voice change last class, so that we can take, I can take more classes on other chapter. So passive voice, which is carrying order, that means passive voice, one sentence is to be changes in passive voice or will be written in passive voice, which is containing order, request, advice, etc. Request, advice or orders. From the active voice to passive voice, we should use let if there is a transitive verb in this sentence. The sentence having transitive verb with the active voice, and it is carrying orders like a request, advice or orders, in the passive voice it should be started with what? Let. What? Passive voice for order, request or advice. In case of the sentence, there is an intransitive verb, no transitive verb. So we should use told, to, order, to, requested to. Now I am giving a little bit idea. So what is transitive verb? A transitive verb takes or involves somebody or something, that is also with object. A transitive verb takes or involves somebody or something, that is the sentence has some object also. Intransitive verb, the action stopped with the door, does not pass over to an object, does not pass over to an object, that is there is no object, there is no object, but in sentence with the transitive verbs also object. So we are going to do some sentences from active voice to passive voice having transitive verb. Do it now. As per rule, it should be started with let. Let it, there must be be. There must be D, let and be also. Then let it be done now. The transitive verb let and also use be. The let it be done now. Another sentence we are doing now. Doing means we are writing from active voice to passive voice. Give an example. Give an example. That is, let an example be given. That means let and be is required when there is a passive voice orders, or sentence is carrying order or request or advice. The sentence is carrying order, advice and request. In the passive voice, it is to be started from active to passive. With that, the sentence having a transitive verb and carrying request, order, advice, etc. That sentence in the passive voice to be started with let, there must be be. Let it be done now. Give an example. Let an example be given this. Now, from active voice to passive voice, that is having transitive verb, and now I am discussing with the intransitive. No transitive, intransitive verb is in. Then in case of intransitive verb, we should use told to, ordered to, requested to. So now, come in, it is also order. It is also order in the active voice. Is it active voice? So without transitive verb, intransitive and intransitive verbs. So what will be? That's per rule. You are told to. You are told to come in. You are told to get out. That means order. You are ordered to get out. Now please do it. The request. It is a request. 3 examples, respective examples. Request. You are requested to do it. That means in the intransitive verb, we should use ordered to, told to, request to. One example. Come in. If you consider the word told to, it may be request or may be order, come in. Get out, it is order. So you are, because told means it may be order, request, everything. Told is allowed. Told is allowed. But particularly there is a order, get out. So you are ordered to get out. Now request, please do it. Please request. Requested to. That means you are requested to do it. Now that means imperative sentence, passive voice from active to passive, carrying, or the sentence is carrying request, order, advice. In for transitive verb, for intransitive verb, from active to passive, I have discussed here. Repeatedly go through this, it will be clear. Now passive, from active to passive, there are some question in the active. How will it will be written in the passive voice? It is in active voice, it is in passive voice. How it is to be done? How did he do it? How do the, if you write in the interrogative form to declarative form or assertive form, how he did it? How he did it? But interrogative, how did he do it? In the passive voice, how? How was it? How was it done by him? How was it done by him? But in the statement form, it is the statement, assertive form. We can write also this part in the passive voice in assertive form. How it was done by him. It is the statement form, it is the interrogative form. Interrogative form, for giving more explanation, it is written in the bracket in the statement form, that is declarative form or assertive, as assertive sentences. Now, how did he do it? Interrogative word is how was it done by him? How was done by him? And in the statement, only statement is given for explaining this. Now, who has taken it? In the statement form, or assertive form, or declarative form, who has taken it? But in the passive voice, by whom it has been taken. But if you want to, it is a statement, who has taken it, by whom it has been taken. Both sentence in the active form, in assertive, passive in assertive, but your main question is interrogative form, question form. It is how did he do it, how was it done by him, who has taken it, by whom has it been taken. But just under this line, in active and passive voice, all interrogative sentence in active and passive also written in the statement form or assertive form or declarative as a sentence, for to get it to understand more about from active to passive, and the form in the interrogative form, then active is interrogative, then passive will be interrogative, and statement form it is declarative, then passive also to be in declarative form. Now, passive without doer, no one is there, no subject is mentioned there. There somebody, someone, people, this word is to be used first. Somebody has picked my pocket. That means my pocket is now, has picked means it is in present perfect tense, has and picked. So in the passive voice, my pocket has been picked up. That is meant by someone. My pocket has been picked. Okay, now that is, people will soon forget it. People will soon, then it will soon be forgotten. Forgotten, that is understood by people. So when doer is silent or without doer, that is without doer, then there is a question of using somebody, someone, people, etc. I will take more classes before exam as a revision class, but next class either it will be on that is changes of speech, the pending class, or a determiner or modals. Any chapter will be started in the next class. All are requested to attend the class as per time schedule, so that for everyone it will be easy to understand. Thanks all of you.